Yo, what's up guys? Back at it again with Bringing Studios. Welcome to another video. What if Naruto is raised by the Akatsuki Part 2? I really liking this series, especially with how amazing it blew up. That drove me insane. Yeah. But anyway, without further ado, Part 2, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It really would mean a lot, and yeah. Let's get started. Naruto then begins to walk up the stairs. He sits down behind Sasuke. Sasuke turns around to face him. You don't have a family. Did some digging. They died. From what I can tell, you only have your sensei, and he's not here right now. Naruto then smiles. Looks like you figured it out, Sasuke. Congrats to you. I'll let you figure out the rest. To your own understanding, of course. Then, they finish off the school day. At the end of the day, they have a test. They have to go outside, verse each other in taijutsu to show their skill. Naruto then looks at him. He's facing off against Choji. Choji's going to use his body enhancement. Naruto can already tell. That's when Naruto gives him a look and says, You want to fight? Come on. Do it, fatty. Now, Choji, he's going to be pretty mad by this, and, he's going to say, oh, shut up, Naruto, and, body enhancement jutsu. He's going to do that, fatty shit. So, yeah. Now, he's going to throw a big fist that's about the size of his dad, at Naruto, and, Naruto, he's going to casually, be a mad lad, and, use chakra control and wrap it around his hand, stop it with one hand. Now, Choji's going to be like, wait, hold up, what? And Naruto's going to say, you messed up, Choji. I thought you would have been smarter than this. He uses chakra strings to control Choji. He then bends his arms behind him, forcing him to break and dislocate them. Choji's howling in pain. Please, stop! Immediately, Iruka walks in and says, Naruto, stop this! Naruto smiles some more. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of all this. This school, it's all just a bunch of trash. No matter what I do, everyone looks at me and treats me like trash. I'm sick of it. Naruto's eyes begin to turn red. His whiskers grow bigger. Immediately, Sasuke can tell something's off. He uses his Sharingan to see what it is. He sees an orange chakra emitting from Naruto. He then says, What's that? Naruto then walks over to Choji and says, Here, I'll free you. He knees him in the chin. Immediately, Choji falls over unconscious from the pain. Naruto then walks away and says, I'm sick of this. His eyes return to a blue and he says, Sorry, just had to let out some anger. Naruto is a bit mad by the fact that he found out he is the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. It's going to be a difficult time trying to figure out how to solve it. He doesn't really know what to do. For all he knows, he could die for the cause he so willingly supports. Naruto then gets a score. He was given a C. He did amazing fighting skills and all, but the issue was, he kind of dislocated this kid's arms and stuff. And as he's walking out of the school, he's going to see Choji's dad there picking up Choji, and Choji's dad's going to give a look to Naruto. Naruto then gives a solemn glare to him and all that crap. Now, Naruto, he's going to be walking down the street and everything, and, while he's walking down the street, he's going to notice someone's following him. He looks behind him and sees it's Sasuke. He says, What do you want, Sasuke? Do you need something? He says, Team assignments are in the next week. I was wondering, what team do you think you'll get on? Naruto then looks at him. Why does it concern you? Sasuke then says, I notice you seem to have connections, and I was wondering if you wanted to be on my team. I figured you could probably use someone of my caliber on your side. Naruto says, I don't really care. I don't need a team, but if needed, I guess I could be on one. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business to attend to. Naruto then walks away. As Naruto is walking away, he then body flickers just to get out of Sasuke's sight. He doesn't want Sasuke trailing him after all. Sasuke watches as he flickers away. Naruto then arrives up on the hill of the village. Long time no see, Konan. Konan smiles. Hey, Naruto. Tachi then walks out of the small hut. Hello, Naruto. Naruto says, Hey, big bro. Long time no see. Tachi says, Yeah, you too. Tachi then walks over to Naruto and rubs his head. Scruffs his hair. Naruto then fixes it. Tachi. Itachi says, There's something I want to talk to you about, Naruto. I think I found something. Naruto says, Yeah. They then begin to walk through a small path around the house back into the woods. He says, I think I found a way to save you, Naruto. It's a difficult method, but I think it'll work out. Naruto says, Okay, what is it? We'd have to use Pain's Rinnegan. What we'd do is use his ability to extract souls. Have him go into full focus. It'll take about 3 days. You'd have to stand still, Naruto. Not to move once so he doesn't touch your soul. And he could slowly absorb some of Kurama's chakra. With the possibility of this, you can take Kurama out of you safely if you wanted. Or you can learn to harness Kurama and merely take some of his chakra. Naruto then says, I see. That's not the only thing that's on your mind, Itachi, is it? Itachi then looks at him and says, You always know me so well, Naruto. Of course, big bro. I hope I know you. So, what's on your mind? Well, Naruto, I have a chronic illness. I won't be living for much longer. I have a few years left. I haven't done much in this world but cause pain. There's only 2 people I truly care about. You and my brother Sasuke. Naruto says, Yeah, I get that. So, what do you want me to do? Itachi then looks at him with a smile. I'll have a parting gift for you for whenever I die. A traitor will always die the worst way possible. I guess it's come back to take me. But I just want you to know I have a gift for you. I want you to take my Mangekyo Sharingan and give it to Sasuke. I think he needs it. And for you, Naruto, you're an Uzumaki. Uzumakis are one of the few clans able to truly absorb a Sharingan and be able to use it far more than a non-Uchiha. You still can't turn it off, but you can use it far better than many other clans. That's why I'll gift you the legend of Shisui Uchiha's Mangekyo Sharingan, Koto wo Matsukami, the strongest genjutsu. Naruto, I know you're deeply trained and well-rounded when it comes to genjutsu. I believe you could easily use it. Plus, Nagato, one of also your blood, is easily able to use the Rinnegan far higher. of a caliber than a Mangekyo. But don't worry, you're not getting the shorthand. Kodo Matsukami allows you to control whoever you want without them even realizing it. However, it has a massive cooldown, 10 years. However, Shisui did find a method to shorten that down to a year. I'm not sure what it was. You'd have to find that out, Naruto. The eye I'll be giving you is only one out of the two. Danzo, the elder of the Leaf Village, holds the other. I want you to go reclaim it for the Uchiha. He has an imperfect form of Izanagi, so don't underestimate him. What's Izanagi, Itachi? Izanagi is a type of usage of the Sharingan. It allows him to be basically immortal 5 times. He has 5 lives. He's like that saying with the cat, just not 9. It's imperfect, but it works. I see. Well then, thank you, brother. It really would truly mean a lot. Itachi nods and smiles. It's the least I could do for you, Naruto. Naruto then gets up. He says, I'll be assigned to teams soon. I'm very concerned about it, brother. Itachi says, you don't need to worry, Naruto. I think you'll do quite fine. In fact, with your skill caliber, you'll probably beat my record. You have a record, big bro? Yeah. I was in the Chunin exams. I made it through by myself, no teammates. I got very far. Naruto's like, wow, that's really good, bro. Itachi smiles. You'll easily beat it, Naruto. I have no doubt. Naruto then says, do you think I should apply for the Chunin exams? They're coming up just after I get assigned to a team. I think you should easily do it, Naruto. Get the recommendation of the Hokage. There will be no doubt in my mind that you can do that. Naruto nods. Yeah, but I may hold off for a year too. I think that'd be good. You sure, Naruto? If you do it by yourself, you could easily go on for a while. You could easily get to Jonin, even Anbu if you wanted, which would get you closer to Danzo. Naruto thinks about this. Yeah, I guess it would. Now, Naruto is say, what's that in your hand, Itachi? Oh, so you noticed. It's a small bag. Just something I wanted to get you. You know, your birthday is coming up soon. And, well, I thought I'd get you a larger akatsuki cloak. The one you have right now is getting a bit smaller. Plus, I got you some new shoes and pants and shirt. Naruto smiles. Really? Thanks, Itachi. He then rips it open, and he sees what he got. He's very happy. He says, thanks, big bro. He then hugs Itachi. Itachi says, I think those will go well with your sword. Plus, you can use genjutsu to hide the fact you're wearing a akatsuki cloak. Just make it look like a normal cloak or something. Or you could just wear the outfit, whichever you find more suiting. Genjutsu does cost quite a bit of chakra at that level to confuse everyone. Some people will see through it, but others won't. Naruto says, yeah, I'll just think I'll wear the outfit. Now, Naruto, he's gonna say, so, big bro, I was in a taijutsu match today, and Itachi says, yeah, I saw. Your eyes turned red. You began emitting orange chakra, the 9 tails. Naruto says, yeah, I did. I didn't mean to, it's just, I was really mad. Itachi says, I'd like to train you for the next week. Skip school, don't worry. You're already far ahead of a basic genin. You're probably Jonin. Naruto says, yeah. Although you won't have low grades, so you'll be assigned as a lower ranked ninja on the team. Naruto says, that's fine. Naruto then begins to head off with Itachi. I'll be training you to master the Nine Tails, Naruto. And I sense something inside you. Something that's well worth the training. Naruto says, really? What is it? Itachi then says, well, you see, whenever I look at your chakra flow and the chakra inside you, I see a chakra that isn't yours exactly. It has a mixture of your chakra, but it has no Nine Tails chakra. It makes me very curious, so I do want to be informed about it. Naruto says, yeah. For the next week, they trained. Naruto then discovered what was inside of him. It was a chakra nature. One that was a mixture of the chakra style Black Lightning and Vortex style. It was dimensional chakra. It allowed him to use the dimensional style. This is one of the rarest forms of chakra you can possibly get, on the level of yin and yang release. Now, Naruto found this out, and it doesn't allow him to go limbo mode or travel through dimensions. No, it just allows him to manipulate them and rift through them. So, basically, he can do some pretty big flexes. Yeah. The morning of, Itachi says, so Naruto, do you have the sword I gifted you? He says, yeah, it's back in my house. Go back there and hang up your cloak. You still have to go to your team meeting today. Meet your new team. You did miss what team you were assigned, but I looked into that for you, Naruto. You're assigned to Team 7, with Sakura, Haruno, and my brother. Naruto says, yeah, it makes sense. I had pretty low scores. Itachi says, yeah, but that's alright, Naruto. You're far higher. However, be careful about the teacher there. His name's Kakashi. He also is a non-Uchiha who uses the Sharingan. I'd definitely be wary of him. He's known for copying 1,000 jutsu. He'll probably do something team-oriented as your first assignment. Definitely be wary of that. Itachi smiles and then bumps Naruto's forehead. I also picked up your headband for you. I used the genjutsu to make me look different to everyone else. So yeah. Here you go, Naruto. Naruto then puts his headband on. I see. Thanks, Itachi. Naruto runs off, hangs up his cloak, and puts on his sword. He heads to go meet his team. As he sits down, Sakura says, you're late, Naruto. Oh my god, you're always so late. Sasuke says, hey. Kakashi says, I presume your name is Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki, is that? Naruto then says, yeah, it is. Anyway, what do you want? Well, we're just introducing ourselves, Naruto. Sakura's already introduced herself, and she's like, yeah, 'cause I got here on time, Naruto. Naruto sighs. Now it's your turn, Sasuke. My name is Sasuke Uchiha. I don't have a goal, 'cause I know it'll make it happen. What it is to kill a certain someone who hurt me. Naruto looks at him and says, who's this certain someone? Sasuke then says, my brother, Itachi Uchiha. That dirty traitor. Naruto glares at Sasuke. He then says, he's not a traitor. Sasuke gets up and says, what was that, Naruto? Naruto then looks at him again. He's not a traitor. After all he's done, that's how you treat him? It's a miracle he even considers you a brother. I personally even know him. Kakashi's eyes widen. Sakura says, wait, what? Sasuke can barely even move. He's frozen by the fact what Naruto just said. You know him? Sasuke looks down. Where did you see him, Naruto? He then pulls out kunai. Naruto stands up. He says, simple. He's my sensei. Sasuke puts a kunai immediately to Naruto's throat. Say it again. Where is he? I need to kill him. Naruto says, get through me first. Even then, you're not worthy of it. It's a shame he was willing to gift you so much after you treat him like this. Kakashi says, break it up now. Naruto, sit down. Sasuke, you too. Now, Naruto, you said you knew him. He was your sensei? Who was the woman who was also your sensei, your teacher? Naruto then stands up. I'm not saying any more. You know my name and you know my past. Now accept it. Do I need to share any more? Kakashi lets us go. No. Now, we're going tomorrow. What you're going to do is, you're going to come. No breakfast, 5 a.m. We're going to do a training exercise. Simple as that. And Naruto then presumes, from what Itachi told him, it's a team exercise. Naruto's also going to hide the fact of what he knows about Kakashi. Naruto then gets up and says, I'll be leaving now. As Naruto leaves, Sasuke runs after him. Sasuke then says, Naruto, stop right there. Tell me, do you really know where my brother is? Naruto then glances back at him, hands in his pockets. Solemn face, nothing else, nothing more. No, I do not, Sasuke. Now if you will, leave me be. Naruto then uses his dimensional nature. He learned how to move at the speed of sound now. He's now one of the fastest ninja in the leaf, most possibly. What he's going to do is he's going to practice his dimensional nature. He's going to learn every style possible with it. So far, he knows 2. A movement where he shifts reality to move faster, and another called Dimensional Rift. Naruto then returns home. He sits down. He then begins to take off his shirt and gets ready to take a bath. Naruto gets in the bath. He then sits down. It's about nighttime. He thinks, so, I'll be going up against that team tomorrow. Naruto then leaves the bath about a half hour later. As he walks out and throws on some clothes, it begins to rain. Lightning strikes. He looks at his window. As the lightning flashes, he sees someone. An orange mask, one hole in it. He's wearing an akatsuki cloak. From what he can assume, he's an ally. Yet he could also be an enemy at the same time, depending on what he knows. Hello, Naruto. My name is Toby. It's very nice to meet you. Naruto then says, Hello, Toby. Do you need something? I see you're also a part of the Akatsuki. Toby then says, Yeah, I guess you could say I need something. I was wondering, what are you gonna do about the 9 tails inside of you? Naruto then immediately gets set off. He says, So, I guess you aren't an ally, depending on how you take this, Toby. I also can tell you have a Sharingan underneath there. Toby immediately transfers his voice. I guess you are smarter than you look, Naruto. You really do hide your personality, Toby. Nagato warned me about you. Same for Itachi. Itachi told me about how you go by Madara Uchiha. claiming that, at the least. I am Madara Uchiha. I'm seeking revenge against my clan, which I have so done. Now, my next goal is to bring about the Great Ninja War, the fourth, and cast the Genjutsu, Infinite Tsukinome. A Genjutsu that'll wrap humanity around my finger and bring peace. Naruto says, "Damn, you're one twisted bastard." Couldn't expect less, though. So, what do you need with me? It's quite simple, Naruto. I need your chakra. I need the Nine-Tails chakra. I also am very interested in that dimensional nature you have. Naruto then looks at him again, saying, "So, you've been watching me train, huh?" "I have my ways, Naruto. Anyway, I think I'm done here." Lightning flashes again. He then begins to form into a swirl around his eye and disappear. Naruto says, "That's one hell of a Mangekyo ability, I'll give him that." Naruto then walks away. He lays down on his bed. He says, "What a creep." Next morning, Naruto goes to training. He figured there was something off about how Kakashi was telling him not to eat, so he ate a little bit before he left. It wasn't too hard. As he went there, Naruto then sat down, along with Sakura and Sasuke. Kakashi then showed up. He was reading a book. Naruto looked at it. He saw it was basically adultery. And he's like, "Wow, you really do have taste, Kakashi-sensei. Reading a book like that in front of us." Kakashi's like, "Wait, you know this book?" Naruto says, "Who the hell doesn't? You're basically reading a sex novel in front of us." Kakashi blushes a bit. "Oh, you know." Then Sasuke and Sakura look at Naruto. "Wait, he's reading a what?" Naruto then gets up. "Never mind. What's the rules?" Kakashi says, "Wow, getting to the point, Naruto." So, the rules are, first one to get these 2 bells, 1 per person, passes. The other one is kicked off the team. Sasuke and Sakura are in shock. Naruto's not surprised. He expected something like this. "Oh, okay." He says, "So this is a teamwork exercise. I see. Sasuke, Sakura, come with me. We're going to make our game plans, Kakashi-sensei. Then we'll be attacking you. Tell us when to start." Kakashi says, "Okay then. I'll be ready when you are." Kakashi then watches as Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura walk away. Naruto then says he has a Sharingan. He's not an Uchiha, but he wields one. My best bet, be wary of that. He's known as the copy ninja for a reason. He knows 1,000 jutsu. Sasuke and Sakura are just learning this information. Wait, what? A Jonin? With that much info? 1,000 jutsu? And he has the Sharingan? Naruto, how do you know this? Just some knowledge I happened to learn from a friend. Now, be careful. This is a teamwork exercise. It's not too hard to do. It doesn't matter. We pass anyways, as long as we work together. That's the goal. Sakura then says, "They gotta work together with you, Naruto. Could you shut up? Oh my god. Sasuke, what's your plan?" Sasuke then says, "I see, Naruto. If we have to work together, very well. Yeah, we'll have to do that. Anyway. Come on." He then summons his sword. he went to a place while he was in the akatsuki, had a seal tattooed on his arm, and then he sealed it had Naruto seal it. It's a summon. He doesn't require blood for it. All he has to do is do a hand sign over his wrist, and his sword will be summoned. Simple as that. Naruto then pulls out his sword. Sasuke looks at it. It has Uchiha brandishing on it. He says, "That's Uchiha. Where'd you get that sword, Naruto?" Naruto says, "I'll tell you later. We have to complete this first. I mean, if you want to pass." "So, are you ready, Sasuke?" "Yeah, I'm ready." Naruto unsheathes the sword. Kakashi then says, "I guess you guys are ready. Shall we start?" Naruto immediately goes off strong. He uses chakra strings to hold Kakashi down. Kakashi is immediately thrown off. Wait, what's this? He can't lift up his headband either to see with his Sharingan. He then says, "Sasuke, go get him!" Sasuke charges him with a kunai. He then runs up to get Kakashi, but Kakashi flips back and does a kick at Sasuke, throwing him back. Then Kakashi's like, "They figured it out then. That kid's smart. I like him." He then lifts up his headband. He reveals his Sharingan. Naruto not surprised. Sasuke says, "I guess you're right, Naruto. He does have a Sharingan." Kakashi says, "Wait, he knew all along that I had a Sharingan? Who told him?" Immediately, Naruto charges him. He pulls out a sword. Dimensional rift. With a sudden jolt, he rips past Kakashi. Kakashi then says, "What was that? I can't even catch that with my Sharingan." He then looks down. He sees a massive cut through his stomach. Blood immediately begins to spur out of his stomach. He falls to the ground. What the hell was that? Did he really have the power just to defeat me in something as simple as that? Dimensional rift. I thought I looked up on these kids. Naruto had the lowest grades out of them all. How the hell did he do that? He then looks down at his side. 2 bells are taken. Naruto then says, "Good job, Sasuke." He hands a bell to Sasuke. Sakura did nothing the whole time. Now, Kakashi, he's going to immediately be like, "Okay, no more training. Someone please get a medical ninja out here." Sakura says, "I'll go get it." And she runs off and goes get that. Now, the medical ninja comes back. He tried to close the wounds by applying pressure and everything, which he did. And the medical ninja's like, "How did this happen? Kakashi, what happened? I thought you had a Sharingan. This shouldn't be too hard." Immediately, the medical ninja looks over at Naruto. Naruto's just standing there casually. Sasuke with some concern, Sakura with concern. He realizes, so, it was the blonde-haired one, wasn't it? Kakashi says, "Yeah, I couldn't even see him coming. He said something along the lines of dimensional rift. I saw a flash of white, and by the time I came to, I looked down and saw this." The healer then says, "Boy, what power was that? What jutsu?" Naruto then says, "That wasn't a jutsu. It was just my sheer speed." He flips his sword around his back, sheathing it. "If you excuse me, I don't have time for this. I have to go meet up with someone." Sasuke then glares at Naruto. "You still haven't answered something, Naruto. Where'd you get that sword?" Naruto then smiles and says, "You really want to know? I got it from your brother. It was a gift on my birthday, along with these clothes." Sasuke glares at him and says, "You're going to take me to my brother and I'm going to kill him." Naruto then says, "Shut up, Sasuke." Now, Naruto, he's gonna go back, and later that day, Kakashi's gonna knock on his door, and he's gonna have some bandages around him. He's gonna say, Naruto, can we talk? Now, Kakashi closes his door and everything. He sits down with Naruto. Naruto immediately closed his closet door with chakra strings, so Kakashi wouldn't see his cloak and all of his weapons and stuff, and scrolls. Now, Naruto sits down. He says, what is it, Kakashi-sensei? Kakashi then says, Naruto, what ability was that? Please explain it to me. It's so I can possibly recommend you for a promotion. You easily beat me, with only one move. I at least want to understand how I was defeated. Naruto then smiles and says, I'll tell you everything about me, Kakashi. Besides some things, of course, but my basic abilities. Now, I'm an Uzumaki. I overflood with chakra and life force. I also have a bunch of seals. Kakashi then nods and says, yeah, I see. That ability, that is one of my chakra natures, dimensional nature. It's a combination of vortex nature and black lightning nature. Some of the rarest natures combined create that. So, Kakashi's going to say, I see. I was wondering, Naruto. Whenever I looked at you with my Sharingan, I saw something inside you. It wasn't your chakra. What was that? Naruto then smiles. I guess someone with your caliber would see that then. That was the nine-tailed fox. Naruto then gets up and says, now, if you excuse me, I'm very hungry. He then walks out. Kakashi says, wait, what? Kakashi then tries to act calm. Oh, okay then. Bye, Naruto. He also leaves. He immediately goes to Hiruzen's office. He reports Naruto and everything about him. Lord Hokage, there's something about the new student I got, Naruto. Hiruzen nods and says, yeah, I know. He's a Uzumaki, he has some strange natures. He's definitely an off one, but he's very strong. Kakashi then says, no, that isn't just it. I was talking to him, and I saw something inside of him. He then told me what it was. He said he's the Nine-Tails Fox. Do you think he's the boy? The son? Hiruzen then is shocked. You mean he's the son of Lord Fourth and Kushina? Kakashi then nods and says, possibly he's the long-lost boy. Hiruzen then says, I thought he was dead. Unless he was another Uzumaki that someone transplanted Nine-Tails into, but there's no way. No, he has the blonde hair of Miyato. I'm surprised I didn't see it before. But I do see it now. He may probably be the son of the fourth Hokage. Do some digging, Kakashi. I trust you to do so. I'll keep an Anbu unit to spy on him. Okay. The next day, Naruto's walking. He's going to go meet up with Itachi and Konan. He wanted to talk to Konan about something. As he walks up to the hut, he sees two Anbu, sword to their throat, under a genjutsu on the ground. Konan says, Naruto, you are being trailed by the Anbu. Someone's onto you. You think the Hokage's figured something out? Naruto then says, most likely. Kakashi figured that out. He figured it out that I'm the Nine-Tails. Not exactly, but he saw the unfamiliar chakra inside of me. I just told him what it was. He is my sensei, after all. As if. Immediately Konan says, I see. He probably reported it higher up. There's now Anbu onto us. Naruto, you should be more careful next time, okay? You can't let something happen like this. We still need to protect our identities and what we're doing here. Naruto then says, yeah. I have gained some info for Nagato, though. Please tell him this. Believe they're planning something. Something very different. I can't tell exactly what it is, but from what I can understand, they have something underneath their sleeve. Probably a weapon of sorts. No. Konoha then says, I see. Well, anyway, we did some more digging. We found more out about the Nine Tails. Yeah. Well, anyway, what are we going to do about the Anbu? Tachi then says, I can put them on a genjutsu. They never found anything. They probably won't leave it. They'll never even know. I can do something small like that. Colonel nods. Yeah, we don't want them dying. We'll send more after us. Naruto nods. Yeah, good idea. Itachi then puts them under a genjutsu. He then takes them back and throws them in the village. He made them feel like they got drunk off duty. Naruto then says, So, Itachi, your brother, I have some more info. He found out that you're my sensei. Itachi then looks saddened. So he found out. Has he been doing anything to you, Naruto? Yeah, he's been harassing me, telling me to take him to you. He wants to kill you or something like that. Itachi then says, I see. This is what I've done. I will verse him when the time comes, if I'm alive by then. If I am. Naruto then says, I see. Big brother, there is something I do want to tell you. Please live. For the sake of me, at least. I know that's a selfish request, but you mean a lot to me. Itachi then says, yeah, I know. Konan then walks over and hugs Naruto. Naruto then begins to slowly drip a tear from his eye. He realizes he may lose Itachi, but he'll at least have his sister Konan. And his bigger brother, Nagato. Naruto then heads back. He's informed that they'll be doing a mission tomorrow. It's a C rank. They'll be going to the land of waves to fight a mercenary. They need to transport a bridge builder at all costs. They can't let the mercenary get his hands on him. Now, Naruto, he's pretty broken and stuff, and I'm pretty happy with that and everything. I really do hope you enjoyed this what if, guys. I'm gonna end it off here. Be sure to like and subscribe and tell me where I should take this what if, anything about it. Sorry about the pop-up of the dimensional nature. I thought that was kind of a cool thing to throw in with Naruto, just make him a powerhouse, just pure annihilation, stuff like that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day.